How can cynicism make you a poor person? And I'll tell you firsthand, cynicism almost ruined my life. It almost ruined my financial life. I'll tell you firsthand. Hello, and welcome to your favorite YouTube channel, Be the True Rich. My name is Michael. If this is your first time here, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications, get notifications when I post new videos. And also follow me on Instagram at Be the True Rich. We're still treating the gospel of the true rich, and so far it's been very interesting. Today we'll be talking about cynicism. Why are we even talking about cynicism? I'm sure you might be wondering, like, why should we treat this? Why should we address cynics? And how can cynicism make you a poor person? And I'll tell you firsthand, cynicism almost ruined my life. It almost ruined my financial life. I'll tell you firsthand. Now let me give you an example of cynicism. After my schooling days, each time someone approaches me and they're like, Michael, what book are you studying now? What are you reading? What are you immersed into now? What are you trying to achieve now when it comes to reading books? What books? And I'll be like, me read. After all those years of this, then no, I can never pick up a book again to read. And I'll tell them, look, listen, to be successful, you don't even have to read. All you just need to do is have money. When you have money, you're successful. So I don't have to read, and I'll just give excuse like, look, I watch a lot of movies. I'm a movies person, so I'll then start showing you movie quotes I write out from the movies I watch. Like, look, I study movies. You know, whatever they've written in the book, the movie is more interesting. I can take my time more and study movies. By the way, who has reading help? Who reading help? You get that one. Another typical one of me is when people approach me like, Michael, you spend so much money on, now I'll call it liabilities. Then it was just, they may not have the phrase to use, but they will just use you spend so much unnecessarily. Why? And I'll just say, they know they take food money build house. Do you understand? Now what it means is you cannot build a house by trying to put one and two together. You get so that was pure cynicism from my own side, and these things almost wrecked my life. Now I know better. I cannot try it. Now every day of my life I study spiritual and financial intelligence materials, educational materials, whatever way I can grasp quality knowledge from, I study. And now I channel my money more into assets than liabilities.
Get the best deals on all items on spree.africa. Shop now.
I put in all goes into the assets column, and from the assets column we can now start thinking of having some very important liabilities tomorrow. So that's just an example of cynicism, and cynicism generally keeps you small. It has a way of shrinking your mind, your brain. You wouldn't see anything. Rather, cynicism keeps you complaining. Cynicism keeps you bringing out problems where there should be solutions. So even where there are solutions, you're always looking for a problem because you're a cynic. You like seeing things from the other way, from the negative perspective. And you always have the sky is falling mentality in your mind. The world is going to an end. So why do anything? And most of the people that said the world is coming to an end, today they are 90, they are 70, they are 80. I feel just die today, meaning I can just die today and all this my struggle. Today they are still alive at 100 and something with nothing, begging people to please attend to their needs at old age. Because they lived a very cynical life of you only live once. That's a very cynical statement. They call it YOLO, whatever they call it. You only live once. No, that is not it. If you keep going that way, you would end up building nothing, because the time would never ever be right to build. Because anytime you want to build, you see rain. They say if a person waits for the perfect pitch weather, you will never plant. So that's a wise saying. And if you go by it, you'd understand that as a cynic, nothing good will come out from you. Cynics complain. They are natural complainants. While financial intelligence people analyze. They are analysts. They can take the time and analyze the present situation, look at it from their mind, not just what their brain is telling them. A cynic works too much on the brain, while a financial intelligent person works with their mind. So they come into a place, they see a problem, their mind goes to work to solve the problem. But a cynic sees the problem and keeps complaining about the problem, doing nothing. The best always gets out from the presence of a cynic, because people wouldn't even want to approach you with anything, even if it is going to be beneficial to you, because they believe that even your own testament of what you have to say, you need to listen to some people. The minute you open out your mouth to talk to them about business and investment, oh my God, life becomes gloomy. Everything becomes problem. They will tell you, give you 1,000,001 reasons why not to do it. And if you don't take time, you will lose faith in what you were about to do, and you will go their way. And usually they are never informed about anything, or they are over-informed. So they do not know how to really balance it. So it's either they know nothing about that particular investment, but just have a doomsday mentality, or they just look for what is wrong and take their time studying, rehearsing, researching what is wrong and why it is going to go wrong. And like I say, the rich, they don't give in to fear, and they don't give in to cynicism. The difference between fear and cynicism is that fear keeps you in one place, like you're afraid, but cynicism gives you the stupid confidence, overconfidence in the wrong thing. So I can easily deal with somebody who is afraid, but not a cynic. Because a cynic, it is almost impossible to even prove to them that white is white and black is black. They are always seeing things from a very wrong perspective. A cynic sees a white cloth. For him to buy it, is already thinking of the day to get dirty and spoil it. As a person, you need to be very careful, because the over-information of a cynic can put you off, and the non-information of a cynic can also put you off. So I've seen people who go into certain investments with high hopes. High hopes. They've done the math with whomever they need to do it with. They've gotten the facts, they've gotten the figures, and the next thing they start calling, please, I want to withdraw. And you're like, why? And they're like, somebody told me doomsday is coming for this very investment. And you're like, sorry, this person that told you this thing, has the person invested in it? The answer is usually no. Does the person know about this? The answer is usually no. Is the person even a broker? The answer is usually no. So you need to be careful, and also do not become one. There are two ways. You can be affected by a cynic, and you can actually become a cynic yourself. Look to the bright side of life. Always look to the bright side of life. Cynicism can keep you poor. Before you make a deduction about something, please look at it from the three sides of the coin, not just one side or both extremes. Try to always look at it well. Now, this is another obstacle that you need to deal with: cynicism. Cynicism can keep you in one place forever, expecting doomsday that will never ever come, expecting a crash that will never happen, expecting something that would never ever be. Look through the positive side of life. I'm sure you've heard of the Chicken Little story, where the chicken goes out screaming, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Yes, that is a very good cynic, because the truth is the sky will never fall. If you're surrounded by cynics, please find a way to deal with them. Try very hard for them not to get into your head, because they can end whatever you're doing before it even starts. And if you're a cynic yourself, please look through the bright side of life, and you would see that your life would change and you become rich. Thanks for watching this video. If this is your first time here, please like, share, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at BDTrueRich. And
No more worries over grocery items. Get your items delivered to your doorstep in 24 hours. Shop now on Spree.Africa.